Hello everybody, welcome back to Daggerfall. It's me, Chay, of course. But last we left off, we were hurtling towards the end of the story and the series, unfortunately. There's not much more to do. We went to the tomb of King Lysandus, we talked to him, and he rather unintelligibly and badly voice acted told us something. Wasn't quite clear because there's no subtitles, sadly. But what I got from it is, Lord Woodbourne killed me, get his ass, he's in way rest. So off we go to finally put the ghost of King Lysandus to rest. I believe Woodbourne Hall is right here. Yes. He's conveniently located in Woodbourne Hall. What were the chances of that happening? He lives in a place that has the same name as him. So we'll explain a little bit more of what's going on since that cutscene failed. Damn, jumping, stealth, swimming, and dodging all improved. Welcome to Woodbourne Hall. This area looks inhabited. Yeah, I would hope so. It's a dude's castle. Now, I don't want to bag on the person who does the voice work, the narrator. Like, I don't want to bag on them as a person. I get that they clearly have, like, some kind of moderate speech impediment. And that's fine, that's cool, no disrespect to that. I also have a disability and I can't do certain things as well. But at the same time, I also don't do the things I can't do. So, I don't know why they went with this person when he's one of two people who do voice work in the entire game. The other one was the Emperor, and he could have been just chewing the scenery and the extra dialogue as well. Would have been great. But, again, no disrespect meant to the man. Just wasn't the best choice. Makes it hard to understand what's going on. And if you're going to do voice acting back in the day anyway, you kind of need to speak really clearly and fluidly because everything gets bit crushed to hell. It's just not a good time. Oh, hello there. So here's Lord Woodbourne's goons, of course. This is his castle after all. Cool statue from Lord Woodbourne here. Don't know who that is. Some kind of Daedra with a bitchin' flail that's got multiple heads. Another weird statue. I get the impression that Lord Woodbourne might not be the best guy. I don't know why I think that, but I just kind of do. Oh, before I go do anything, I should probably actually take care of some business here. Let's drop off this heavy shit. And, oh, yeah, we need to drop off a bunch of shit, don't we? There's a fair bit of stuff to get rid of here. Put that in the wagon. Put that in the wagon. There we go. And my gold. Let's drop 5,000 off. Okay, that's a nice svelte 51.49 out of 150. I like that much better. Okay. Let's go ahead and cast a little magic to start us off here. Like a mark spell. And a little nap. A little nappy poo. Now, what the ghost of King Lysandus attempted to tell us there was that Lord Woodbourne killed him. Lord Woodbourne is a noble of Wayrest, as evidenced by the fact that he's here in Wayrest. I'll explain this weird-ass room in a minute, and the weird platforms that are nowhere. So Lord Woodbourne killed him for reasons that aren't entirely clear. We'll get into why he did it a little later in the video, but for now, let's go up here. Now, first things first, you got a bunch of different branching paths down here in this dungeon. Don't take them. You don't need to. They all lead to levers that rotate these things to make ramps to get you up there. But I'm going to let you in on a little secret. You can skip most of this dungeon. Just levitate up. Just levitate on up. Oh, got a lovely little treasure with a nice pearl. I'm paralyzed. You free my actions. And then beat the hell out of you, mage. There we go. Don't need your twigs, thanks. Okay, so we're here. Lord Woodbourne apparently has a centaur. That's cool, I guess. Wow, that centaur was loaded with stuff. All right, let's take that. I don't need your berries. I'll take your dragon scales, though. Why was this centaur so wealthed? There's really no stopping me at this point. I fly. I can magic my way through doors that are locked. I beat everything you send at me down. Lord Woodbourne is kind of fucked. He's not going to win. He's pretty well doomed, I would say, at this point. Oh, lock is too powerful. Well, have I got a solution for that? I also have an adamantine warhammer that lets me through locked doors as well. It's kind of like the same premise as how Shadowcat and Juggernaut in Marvel Comics have the same power. They can both walk through walls. It's just they do it in different ways. I'm getting in. You can't stop me. I mean, I'm sorry that you think I'm gonna be like prevented from getting through this door. Oh, hang on, my paralysis is about to wear off. My free action wore off, but my paralysis is going in a second. It's flashing down there, so. There we go. Back to beating on a door. But anyway, yeah, there's just not a lot that can really prevent Abasi from reaching her objective. I think we've got this dungeon to do, and then 2 more after that, and the game's over. So this is a very well locked door. I'll give it that. Okay, let me try my other. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat. Let me try my other thing. We did the wand. How about the malachite? No. I'm just gonna beat this door to death. It's still faster than doing the other half of this dungeon. It's still much faster than doing the other half of this dungeon. Like, I could be here for like 15 minutes and it would be faster. Also, imagine how annoying it would be to do all this and get faced with this uber-locked door. Did Daggerfall Unity change this so this door can't be opened unless you do the levers? That would be dumb. I don't know why they would do such a stupid thing. Because, like, why have levitate if you can't use it to any effect? Is this even the right one? It has to be, because that's... Hang on, there's treasure over there I didn't see. Ooh, I kind of want that. Let me just levitate on over there. What's this? A map to the long-lost location of Trogker. Trogker! I'll take the Griffin's Feather. I don't need berries, thank you very much. Why is this door so tough? This is a shockingly resilient door. You cannot tell me that the devs who made Daggerfall Unity decided to just screw over people who could climb for no good reason. Because you could also climb up here. There we go. That was just the lockedest door I ever saw. Okay, now then. Centaur. Bonk, right in the back of the big stupid head. I'll take that Daedra's heart. Not much to be had in the loot department there. Not that loot matters anymore. I'm not doing any more shopping for the rest of the game, probably. Basil's Eyelidge does Dragon Scale. We're just amassing wealth because we can. Because that's just what we do now, I guess. He does really love his centaurs, this Lord Woodbourne. Not sure why he's got so many when he's a massive racist to begin with. Like, if you can find his diary, and that just... Oof. Lord Woodbourne is not a great guy, as it turns out. Am I even going the right way? Hang on. Yeah, you come in here, you go through there, and you end up in this room. And then... Oh no, I have to go this way, yeah. Okay, I got a map open to save us some time. We're getting real sneaky if we can just bonk people in the back like that. Just that Khajiit nature coming through. Yeah, we want to head up here. This long-ass hallway. See if there's a spell made. Oh, something shot a spell at me when I walked through that door. It was a trap, I guess. Centaur just died. Speaking of centaurs that die, let me help you out here, Centaur. Let me help you off this mortal coil, too. There you go. Yeah, grab that adamantium cuirass. Yep. We just hit the jackpot there. Magical robe, sure. Why not? Troll's blood, gold pieces, yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and equip that. Nice. Adamantium cuirass. We'll keep the mithril cuirass, why not? Quite heavy though, I imagine. Yeah, it weighs a bit. Okay, let me go back to where I was and try to figure out where the hell I am now. Okay, so I went through there. Go up here. And this is the junction. Yeah, okay. Alright. So we could find Woodbourne's diary, or we could kill Lord Woodbourne. I think Lysandus would probably most enjoy it if we killed Lord Woodbourne, although either one will solve it, because you can use Lord Woodbourne's diary to basically get him disgraced and killed, because he admits to a bunch of evil shit in it. And we'll talk about the contents of his diary a little bit. I don't know about nymph hair, because that's not the color of the nymph's hair, so I feel like this is more like a nymph merkin. I don't really want to loot that, because their hair is much more blonde than that. It's like, don't know about this. Don't know about this. But yeah, so basically Lord Woodbourne, according to his diary, which I'll just explain here for more story, he wanted to be king of Wayrest. That's his deal. He's betrothed to the princess of Wayrest, but there's a problem with that, and that's Queen Baronziah of Wayrest, which is King Aedwire's wife, who's the current king of Wayrest. So what's going on with that is she has a son. We know that son. He's Prince Helseth. We've met before. I gotta go back here. He would likely be the next in line, and as we've ascertained, Lord Woodbourne is basically a racist prick, and he says like, no, don't trust the Dark Elf. They're gonna fuck with us. He also doesn't like orcs much, so he tries to make a deal with King Lysandus. Is the thing, and that doesn't go well. King Lysandus is really loyal to the Empire. He's not going to fuck with the Imperial appointed people. So Lord Woodbourne has him killed, basically. Lord Woodbourne, I think, in fact, kills him himself, assassinates him during the big battle between Daggerfall and Wayrest, because he poses as like a diplomat and just kills him in his tent. Now, Gortwog of the Orcs and his guys have a deal with Lysandus. They're actually loyal to him. They're allied. They try to save him, which is what we read about in the note that Gortwog had that was wrapping up the dust of restful death. It's like they tried to save Lysandus, but they just barely failed, unfortunately for everybody, and now that's why Lysandus is haunting Daggerfall, because he was murdered and assassinated through treachery. So he's very mad, understandably. I'd haunt Daggerfall if that happened to me too. But, so he wants to be king. He had to kill Lysandus to prevent him from telling anybody about his plans. He's eventually going to kill King Aedwire and probably get rid of Baronziah and Helseth, marry the princess, and become king of Wayrest. That's his whole ambition. Until we came along. We've really fucked that up for him. That's a bad person there. I think that's a Nightblade. No, Spellsword. Okay, they're not the kind who poison you very often. Good. I was just like, ooh, don't like Nightblades. Let's rest and get our MP back, because Lord Woodbourne's actually a little bit badassed. Not gonna lie, he's actually a little bit on the badass side. He can be, anyway. That wasn't Lord Woodbourne, amazingly. That was just a random-ass barbarian. And a potion of chameleon form. That's kind of useful. Yeah, I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way. Okay. Shablow! Why do you have a giant, Lord Woodbourne? Why is there a giant living in your castle? Why'd that giant die in one hit? The giant just has a fucking fig. Great. You are that Kashida Basi. You've been a thorn in my side for a long time now. A wiser Khajiit would have let sleeping kings lie, especially when I have gone to such great lengths to kill them. Yes, Abasi, I killed King Lysandus, and now it will be a pleasure to slay you. On guard. Now, he has magic, and he starts out buffed with some stuff like spell resist, so don't cast damaging spells at him, you'll blow yourself up. I am done in. It is up to Gothrid now. May you rot in hell, Abasi. I most certainly shall. Lord Woodbourne is dead.
King Lysandus is at last able to rest. The wraiths and ghosts of his loyal soldiers vanish as the soul passes to the underworld, leaving the city of Daggerfall to the living.
And that's the end of the ghost of King Lysandus. He's at peace. He immediately gets peace as soon as Lord Woodbourne bites it. I think that's the last of the unintelligible, no subtitle cutscene. No, there's an ending one too. But we have to explain the ending anyway, because even if you could understand the ending, it's much more complicated than it looks. So job's done. He mentioned Gothrid, which means he was allied. Woodbourne and Lysandus' own son, the current king of Daggerfall, King Gothrid, were on the same page about killing Lysandus, which makes sense considering that he was gonna, be king after Lysandus died. That makes a lot of sense. We always kind of had a bad impression of Gothrid anyway, and Queen Akarithi. She wasn't exactly on the level with us either. So, yeah, the Daggerfall Royal Court conspired with a member of the Wayrest Royal Court to kill Lysandus. That's pretty fucked, because Lysandus was Gothrid's own dad. Now then, Lord Woodbourne was also mentioned earlier as having an object called the Totem of Tiber Septim. Now, while Lord Woodbourne did have a whole castle full of shit and a giant with a fig, he didn't have no Totem of Tiber Septim. He mentioned it's all up to Gothrid now, which means Gothrid might have the totem. Because remember, if you control the totem, you can control Numidium, and Numidium is just a giant bronze god who can do whatever you want for you. We're going to drop some shit off. And we're leaving Woodbourne Hall. Didn't take long to kill that fool, thankfully. Yeah, that was fast. Okay. I wish to... No, I don't want to access my wagon and stay at Woodbourne Hall. I want to leave. Okay. Let's travel back to Daggerfall for a little bit. Now, if you actually visit Daggerfall itself, it's no longer haunted. No, that's not Daggerfall. This is Daggerfall over here somewhere. Where is Daggerfall on this fucking map? I've forgotten where Daggerfall is. Oh, I don't need to go to Daggerfall. I need to go to Gothway Garden anyway. That's where I'm going. Oh, it's because there's all dungeons, right? Towns. There we go. See if I can actually spot Daggerfall on this map. Like, how blind is Kay? Let's figure it out. It's one of these dots. I don't remember where it is. Let's find it. It's right there. Oh man, I never would have guessed. Okay, head back to Daggerfall. This is going to cost us 445 gold in 24 days. Well, that's cool. It gives time for a ninja courier to find us. A cheerful young woman hands you a letter and then walks away whistling. There we go. Oh, so our blunt weapon improved again. What even is our blunt weapon at this point? It is a staggering 84. That is nasty. That is diabolical. We have a base 84% on that. Oof, no wonder we land almost every hit. Alright, so let's save here. It's about a third of the way through the video. And now, basically when you find Lord Woodbourne's diary, if you wish to do that route, you give it to any random person who wants to get revenge for Lysandus. I like to give it to Nulfaga, Lysandus' mom. And she does indeed mention that she'll deal with this. If you talk to random townsfolk after that, they'll mention that Lord Woodbourne Manor was attacked by the undead or like monsters or that a flock of Daedra arrived and carried Lord Woodbourne off into the sky. It's pretty fun. But yeah, we just opted to kill him because I think Lysandus probably wanted him dead more than anything else. Now then, let's read that note. Because we're on our way to the next to last quest of the game now. Letter Lady Brysiena, I believe. Use, right? I always want info. Abasi, come at once to Midley Moor and Wayrest. I will be waiting at the Beaver and Barbarian for you. The fate of the Empire could be at stake. Midley Moor at the Beaver and Barbarian. Okay. First, though, I want to check one thing. I want to check Daggerfall over here and see if I can find any better gear. Midley Moor in Wayrest. Okay. Now, a really astute viewer of the series will know where our next dungeon must be. But if you can't guess it, I'm going to tell you right now we're going to Castle Daggerfall, I believe, is the next dungeon. Because we've done the interior of Castle Wayrest and the interior of Castle Sentinel. But we've never been to the inner workings of Castle Daggerfall up here. And obviously they're going to make you do that before the game's out, too. Which makes sense, because Aedwire has the Totem of Tiber Septum now. So if we're to get it, which you can take 3 guesses what Lady Brysiena wants us to do. She was the representative of the Blades that we met really early in the game, if you've forgotten. It's been a while. No, don't camp in the city, you twit. Just idle for a few hours so I can shop at Daggerfall. Okay. What you got this time? You got dwarven shit that I don't need. You got... No, you got nothing. I said I wasn't going to do any more shopping, and I'm apparently correct. Is there any other metalworks right here on the way? Yes, the Odd Blades has it too. Okay, let's go grab it there too. Might pick up something neat here. This is a really high-end shop, so... What I really want is just the weapon. I want a Daedric or Orcish Warhammer or something. That would be cool as all hell. You ain't got it. You really ain't got it. No. And... Dwarven Left Pauldron. Hey, that's actually not bad. Adamantium Daikatan. Ebony Wakazashi. That's pretty sick. Okay, what is my left pauldron? It is Elven still. 11 armor versus 13 armor. Hell yes. Hell yes, let's have that. It don't have enough gold. Right, hang on. Give me a sec here. Let me get my gold out of my wagon. Yeah, let me grab a 5K. There we go. Yeah, I'll be having that pauldron, thanks. Yep, so we got a pauldron. Let's sell you this Elven Left pauldron. Get a little money back. Not a bunch, but a little bit. Let's see if there's any back stock upstairs. There's no back stock shelf. It's just a bookshelf. Okay. Well, that was pretty cool, though. We did actually pick up a single piece of better armor. Not bad at all. Alright, let's head on to Daggerfall Mail and Theoden's General Smithy. That's the last couple stops we could possibly make around here for armor. The armor I'm pretty much comfortable with now. I'd really just love a better weapon, but I'd always love a better weapon no matter what, so... I mean, that's fair, really, isn't it? Alright. Here we are. Yep, these two that are right next to each other. I just want to imagine they have, like, a sitcom level of, like, rivalry between each other. Alright, we got a few shelves to look at here. No, nothing I want on that one. Iron Cuirass, Iron Gauntlets. Nope, that is not ebony. Nope, you don't have it. How about your rival over here? nice buckler. I think it's dwarven. Nah, you really don't have anything I want. Okay. Both of them are duds. Alright, let's head to Wayrest. Find Moor. It was Midley Moor. Yeah, let's head on over. And it was the Beaver and Barbarian or something like that. I love that name. That's a great name. Alright, we're entering Midley Moor. Let's find some random prick to talk to for a minute. You, random prick. Oh, hello, Abasi. Do I know you? Taverns, please. The Beaver and Barbarian. Yeah, oh wow, just immediately marked it on my map. Thanks. Also, if you're wondering, I don't bother with, like, conversational tone anymore. And the reason for that is, this 88 personality right here. I don't really have to care. So where's old Beaver and Barbarian? Wow, they got a cluster of these damn things, don't they? Okay. If you need a tavern, damn, Midley Moor has got you covered. There's like 3 or 4 of them all clustered in the same, like, little block. Lady Brissiana. You sure ain't Lady Brissiana. No, I ain't doing your quest either. Who are you? No, I don't want to perform the old switcheroo for you. Make some money. Although the leveled gold is getting huge. Ah, you are not Lady Brissiana. Where's Lady Brissiana? What even is this room? What is this? Is this a coat rack room? Like, okay, where is this lady? Oh, I haven't tried this. Nope, that's the door out. Okay, try this door. Nope, that's again a closet. What the hell is this? Maybe she's up the ladder. Where was the ladder? Ladder. Who's got the ladder? Right here. Yep. You having a little trouble there, Lady Brissiana. It's just, I'm not telling you how to do your job, but you're not that incognito for being a spy. Abasi, I'm glad you could meet me here. The Blades and your Emperor need you again. You may or may not be aware that the Totem of Tiber Septim has been found. For a brief time, Lord Woodbourne of Wayrest had it. Where he got it from is still a mystery. The Blades mounted an assault upon Woodbourne Hall to retrieve it. Although the hall fell, many of our number fell with it. We sacked the Woodbourne Hall, but the totem was gone. I have reason to believe that Gothred has the totem. The Blades no longer have the men to mount an assault on Castle Daggerfall. You have shown yourself to be quite adept at getting in and out of these places. Would you go into Castle Daggerfall and retrieve the totem of Tiber Septim? Hell yeah. I knew I could count on you, Abasi. The totem is most likely in the Daggerfall treasury. It is a huge room, quite unmistakable. I am leaving in a couple of days. I shall send word to you where you can meet me after you get the totem. Should you succeed, the Emperor has instructed me to gift you with an artifact of great power and renown, Warlock's Ring. That is one of the Elder Scrolls World's artifacts. I think it's the only one we're going to get this run, too. I believe in the original version of Daggerfall it was bugged, and that's not what you got. I think you got Chrysamere, which is a claymore instead. Which is better than some of the rewards you get, where it's like, I'm going to give you this artifact, and you end up getting nothing because of a glitch. Daggerfall was the buggiest game back in the day. Alright, so... do we have time? Do we have the time, Yeoman? Do we have the time? I'm just... see if I got... how long is this quest? Doesn't look like it's hideously long, actually. Okay. Yeah, we might be able to do it this episode, which might make this the penultimate episode, actually. But since we're going to Daggerfall one more time... it's right there, yeah. We can hit up the stores, hit up the Dagger Mall of Daggerfall. You can be here at night freely now, doesn't matter. No longer haunted, everything's cool. No, that button. There we go. Wow, 3 hours to get the shops open. We'll hit up the 2 rival armor smiths and then the Dagger Mall. Yeah. Also, fun fact, sometimes that Lord Woodbourne sprite, since it's just a generic knight, sometimes Lord Woodbourne just is a woman when you fight them. because they can load either. It's just random which one loads for the humanoid sprites. The male or female is just totally random. Which is why we had that fight with a wizard who became a woman, like as soon as the battle started, because it loaded the female mage sprite instead of the male one. Just an interesting eccentricity you might care about with the way Daggerfall handles creature sprites. It just randomly loads male or female. There's no rhyme or reason to it as far as I'm aware. Okay, and the shops should be over here. I believe this is them right across from each other. Yep, there's my rival armor smiths. One of you may have what I desire. Who knows? You really don't have much today. Okay, not a good day for you at all. Wow, best I saw was like a dwarven flail. That's pretty outdated now. This is the really good one, though. And he's got not much. Mithril Wakazashi, Iron Cuirass, round shield, it's, I think, ebony. No, none of that, please. Alright, where's Dagger Maul? Over here. It's just a huge shopping center. There's so many stores, so I just think of it as like a mall. It's Dagger Mall. Alright, we found the weird bump in the world there. Marks that we've arrived at Dagger Mall. Alright, over here. Is this the metalworks? Yes, good. I love how this building is much larger on the inside. It's like a TARDIS. Orcish Battle Axe, that's friggin' sick. Also, look at how much money that costs. 23,000, yeah. No. We couldn't use it anyway, but even if we could, yeah, if we could, I'd buy it in a heartbeat. let's not kid ourselves. I got 100,000 gold to my name. You ain't it. Dwarven Right Pauldron. What do I have? Mithril. No, okay. Mithril Right Pauldron is better than Dwarven. Never did find anything better than Elven Gauntlets all game, which is fascinating. And let's try the Odd Blades before we head on over to Castle Daggerfall. Because this is a really high quality store and it's got a bunch of shelves. And it can carry a little bit of armor. Well, this is just chain gauntlets. Damn, that sucks. Damn, you really out of luck today, huh, buddy? Boots. Orcish Wakazashi's cool, but not what I want. Oh, by the way, let me just... little hot Daggerfall tip action here. Let me go in this tower. If you ever want to just go shopping, like I did off camera that one time when I got my adamantine boots, just go to an inn, find the proprietor, rent a room for a day. And just let 24 hours pass, basically. Yeah, so once the day's passed, every shop restocks. It's every single day. So yeah, you just wait a day and you can you do a little spell training while you wait if you want. You do all kinds of stuff like that. It's great. And you just wait a day and you can hit up the shops again. I'll show you. They'll have completely different stock now. It's just a nice thing to be aware of in case you want to play through Daggerfall, which you should. It's a fun game despite its flaws. See, he's got totally different stuff now. Now he's got a Mithril Tanto, a Mithril Staff. That's neat. I don't think we've seen one of those yet. That's iron, sadly. I was excited for that pauldron there. No, not much, but you can just do this as many times as you like. It costs like 4 gold to rent a room for the night, so if you're loaded, you do it forever. Ebony Tanto, Ebony Short Sword, Ebony Flail, that's 6 to 18, this is 6 to 21, sadly. But it is ebony, and that's pretty cool. We almost hit it big. Let's check the metalworks guy while we're right here. What you got today? Another Dwarven Left Pauldron. I already got one now. Yeah, nothing. Ebony Flail's about the nicest thing I could get, and it's not quite as good as an Adamantine Warhammer. The Warhammer just does more damage. It can't be helped. Alright, well, there's another way to get items. And we're going to go do that right now. It's time to get the Totem of Tiber Septim out of here. This is the next to last quest and dungeon of the game. There were a few optional side quests that are like bespoke made quests that aren't randomly like procedural, but we just kind of missed out on them here and there. It's fine. Sometimes the game be like that. I think there's a couple that it doesn't always do even, unless I'm thinking of another game. Our last visit with the Thumb. You are dead to me. Like, comment, and magically held lock. Yes. But I'll remember this. There we go. Oh, we already going. Okay. Yeah, King Gothred's probably not the most thrilled person in the world with my existence now after I killed his co-conspirator. You're just gonna make it worse for yourself when I get out of here and catch you. Yeah, I'm obviously kill on sight in Castle Daggerfall now. Also, this could be you, motherfucker. You smug, eyebrow-raised piece of shit. I'm here for your goddamn Totem of Tiber Septim, and I'm not taking no for an answer. Also, you. There but for the grace of Zenithar, Stendar, and all the other divines, go you thumb-headed motherfucker. Alright, you got werewolf's blood, sure. You got a bunch of dwarven shit. Well, that's kind of cool. Not that great, but something. Lethal Tanto I'll take. If you ever wonder why there's like katanas and tantos and shit in this game, it's because there's another country called Akavir, well, a continent really called Akavir, and they use those there, so they're kind of like imports. They're like weird, like esoterica that some people favor just because. Sometimes Akavir invades, and sometimes Tamriel invades Akavir, and so a little bit gets left over. You don't have anything interesting. Adamantium boots I already have. That's no bueno. Take the ivory. I mean, I'll take it, but... Oh, also your gold, please. I want to be just as wealthy as I can be for funsies. Yeah, you were the person with the potion recipe. You were the person who didn't have jack shit. And Jack left town. Okay. Well, that's your stuff. Yeah, this is the face of somebody who saw trauma today. Also, sorry, tiny child with your bells on your fingers. Sorry you had to see me massacre the entire Royal Guard. Let's go ahead and set our mark and recall here. Let's access my wagon. We got shit to put away. I got a bunch of arrows in my inventory because I pull them out of my body. How are we looking on stuff now? Yeah, that's fine, probably. Let's rest. Yeah, I'm going to take a nap in your damn entryway, Gothred, you prick. That's right. That's what you get. All right. Where's the southwest door? I believe it's this one. What's the orientation of this place? Right there, so... No, it's not. Oh, yeah, wait. Who's swinging? I heard somebody swinging. All right. I'm coming in. A bossy coming. Yep, you want to go too, huh? All right, then. We go. Adamantium Daikatana is pretty sick. Look at this guy. He just saw me come in here and murder that guard. He's like, don't like that. Didn't enjoy this. We gonna have a problem? No, we're not having a problem. Fucking guy who looks like the evil magistrate in every Disney cartoon ever. We're fine. We're cool. Alright, so where are we orientation-wise here? It should be a little door. Southwest door of the throne room. Okay. And enter the hallway. Is there a hallway in here? Door's so slightly warm to the touch. Okay. Oh, it's just a blacksmith. This is not the right place. Okay. So if we look at this place, it's got... It's telling me there's a door over there, and I don't believe it. The southwest door. I guess this is the southwest door, then. No, this is just the place with the mean lady who wanted me to kill her werebrother. It's northwest. Maybe it's, oh, maybe this southwest door of the throne room. Why do I always go for my actual spells? Silly, silly K. Lock too powerful. Watch me break down your fucking door. And then when I come out here, I'm gonna break down your back door with this Warhammer too. Be glad you're invincible. You don't exist as an entity that I can bonk. Yes, here we go. This is a hallway. Alright. Okay. Probably need a nice lantern. Hang on, let me bonk this poor fool. Dead wizard. Dead wizard. Okay. Miscellaneous items. Where's my oil? I need more oil, shit. Well, the last dungeon's dark as all hell, so... I'll pick up some more oil a little later. Okay. We didn't need to go in here, I just needed to kill that man. Oh, did I need to go through there? Interesting. Okay, no, this is clearly the place. We go through there. Oh, there is a door in that room. Okay, then. Yeah, it's right here. I'm a twit. Okay, cool. Goddamn, he locked everything to try and stop my ass. Bye. Have a great time. Okay, where the hell are we? Form of the central tower. Alright, so... it's gonna be tricky to get in there. You drop down here. Minor damage, no big deal. Take the troll's blood, your dragon scales. Let's just look around in here for the rest of the episode, see what this place is like, because it is a unique dungeon. It has a very unique room in this room, it seems. Slaughterfish just died. Well, good to know that there's slaughterfish down there. I'm avoiding dropping into the water because, as we've already well learned from a recent episode, I sink like a goddamn stone. Bye. Just... Bye again. I could probably, yeah, I could probably just... Oh, God, that was not... I did not rappel down. Ow. My legs. My leg. Pearl of blood, pearl... nothing big. Oh, there's one of the ones that had an unhappy landing as well. That's deep, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not jumping over there for that shit. Okay, yeah. How far down does this go? Oh, this is deep, deep water. Yeah, fuck that noise. We don't want to go in the deep-ass water. There's like a million slaughterfish and dregs down there for sure. You feel somewhat bad. Oh, shit. One of those pricks poisoned me, didn't they? Yep, okay. I have a potion for this. Potion, that's resist poison. That don't help. Potion of purification, I believe. No, that makes me invisible for reasons I don't completely understand. I don't have a cure poison potion. Oh boy. Let's cure poison? Spell effect failed. I'm dead. Let's rest for an hour. You wake up. Okay, you feel somewhat bad is right. God damn. Look at all those you feel somewhat bad's proc. I didn't get enough. Yeah, they got me, gang. Okay, well, guess I will just drop down here and see how deep it goes. Because I'm dead either way. Oh, there's a ice atronach down here. I have no way to cure this poison, so I'm just doomed. Give me a gold. Also, water breathing. There we go. And buoyancy. Yep, it's killing me. It's a damage health poison. Oh boy, oh boy. It never goes away, so there's no chance of me surviving it. I'm just doomed. Staring that ice atronach's crotch. Look how deep this goes. Half this friggin' dungeon was underwater. Interesting. Well, good thing I didn't really loot anything of worth. There, because I'm just fucked. Wait, I've got some magic. Cure poison? Spell effect failed. Damn. Okay. We absorbed some magic when that fool hit me. Maybe if I find another mage, I might have a chance. I might have a chance if I can find another mage to cast a spell on me. Fuck. Ooh, okay, we're okay. We're okay. Shit. If there's a mage who can cast a spell on me, I can absorb the magic, get enough magic to cast cure poison, and we'd be fine. Yes. Okay. You cast. No, don't bonk me. Cast a friggin' spell. Hang on. I might still have a prayer of this. The healing diamond. Wait, do I have something that cures poison in, like, my items? I might have an item that cures poison. Ruby of Venom Antidote. Did we do it? Yes, we did it. We had a cure poison item. That's right. Okay, we're back in it, folks. How fucked are my stats from that poison, I wonder? Or was it just to kill you poison? Let's check. No, my stats are fine. I lost 1 personality. Temporarily, I can restore that later with a spell if I really want. I'll make a restore stats spell. If it doesn't recover on its own, I forget if it does or not. Okay. So we want to get up here. Top of this pillar, I believe, is where I would like to be. I can't believe we're alive. That's amazing. Potion of cure poison. Fucking potion of cure poison. Get the hell out of here. I wasn't ready for that. Daggerfall, you cheeky bastard. Oh my god. This game. People, this fucking game. This game. Anything in the other one? No, okay. I'm just looking around for the rest of the episode. I just want to see what all's in here, because sometimes there's interesting rooms like that big center one. It's just horribly underwater in the worst imaginable ways. I know I don't have to go down there, by the by. So basically, yeah. Huge room with a central tower and various crossroads, yeah. We want to get to the top of the central tower, which is this. Right? Top platform of the central tower. You can also go up the stairs in the central tower, yeah. But this don't go nowhere, does it? This doesn't go anywhere. It's just a dead end. So what is this game telling me? What is this madness? There's no levitate up to it. There's no top of it. Oh, this is what it means by top of the central tower, right. Okay, so we want to go over here, yeah. All right. There we go. I was just like, wait, what is it telling? No, it just means you need to get to the top of the room. Okay, well. What do? Are you a hurt me lever? Yeah, you're a lever that just goes ink. I don't want whatever you do then. Oh, can we sneak up on him? Bunk. Yep, we backstabbed him. No poisoning for you, thanks. Alright. From here we just keep going. And just keep going. Oh, look at you. An orc of all people. That's weird that an orc would be here. Dwarven flail. I'll just take it. Oh, hello, sir or madam. Oh, this is the room I want. This is the central vault. Bye. Okay. Ow. What the fuck? Oh. You didn't even get launched off. You can't even do that right, guard. Silver flail. That's kind of cool, but not what I want. All right. So we got blue bar bullshit. Blue bar shit happening. The totem is inside that, like, suspended chamber. Wow, you lived. That's actually pretty impressive. You sure didn't. Yeah, we're good. Okay. But yeah, so this is a big room, and it's the big puzzle. Look on snake. Don't take small statues. They weigh 1,000,000 pounds, as we've mentioned before. Yeah, they have a weight of 15. That's a 10% of my entire carry capacity for that statue. And how much, pray tell, is that statue actually worth? 175 gold. Oh, spotted me. Okay, Battle Mage dead. I don't trust anybody with a sprite where they have a hood and a knife. That's usually bad for me. Oh yeah, look at that slaughterfish hanging out down there. Bye, slaughterfish. So I guess this mage fought one off and then died to the other slaughterfish. But yeah, there's just kind of a little sewer system in here. It goes down. We don't like going down in the sewer. There was a hole there in case you couldn't see it. I did not really feel like jumping down a hole today. I like that there's water here, but not enough water to save you if you take fall damage. Maybe if you jump down here. Oh, hello. Sorcerer. Dust and dragon scales. Why not? Elven dye katana. Ow, 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 it's a hurdy path. There's just fucking random hurdiness in there. That sucks. Okay, so there is no real solution to getting out of here. However, I have a solution to easily getting out of here. It's called climb mode. Who the fuck just shot arrows at me? I want to know, because I have a problem with you. I'm clearing this place out so that I can... Wow, okay, you're still alive. You're going to shoot more arrows at me, aren't you? I come down there and bonk your stupid ass again. Thought for sure that fall would have killed you. That got you. Broadsword, it's all just stuff. That's the problem with looting this. Like, you're not going to find a lot of really fascinating shit after a certain point. It's just like, it's just more stuff. There's more stuff. Okay, so we are faced with this big, weird room. Oh, there's another one of you pricks. There. Be gone with you. Alright, I'll take the pearl and stuff. That's fine. So let's get up to the top now. I think we've killed everybody in the room and everybody who's coming from adjacent corridors. So here we are. We can go further up if we wish, because I can climb. Okay, there we go. Now we're as high up as we can get. So I guess next episode we're going to break into this thing somehow and get that Totem of Tiber Septim, which I think I can just barely see in this one right here, right there under my crosshair, my little dot crosshair. I think that might be it. But getting to it through the blue bars. How do we get rid of the blue bars? We'll find out next time. As always, let's do my outro, prick. There. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And please be good to one another. Bye-bye for now.